hello, Nancy. You're always my first one to hear me. Amor, I'm sorry, guys. I was live right now, pero la cagué. Como siempre. Hello, hello, guys. Me estoy poniendo el lipstick mamalón. Lipstick de Dollar General no costea. El de Walmart, este sí estaba bueno. Hello to everyone that's tuning in con la cuachentona, guys. Aquí me estoy vistiendo real quick. Ni peluca tengo. Hello, 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 Hemota, everyone's except perro. Hey, Laura, ¿cómo estás? Hey, Vanessa, ¿cómo estás? Me estoy vistiendo aquí con ustedes, guys, real quick. De volada. Hello, cantinera, ¿cómo estás? Canti. Ay, ni me peiné. Ay, sí me dejó Danny. Desde anoche, guys, que andaba yo con Danny the Tweaker. No me he peinado, guys. I know, Danny. That's why I don't like going with Danny, guys, because Danny likes to get high, and I don't like any of that stuff, guys. And last night he became very aggressive, and he reminded me of another woman's beater de que vive por allá por Willis County, guys. Last night, Danny me quería golpear. He wanted to hurt me, Danny, last night, guys. Hello, everybody's tuning in. Les quiero platicar antes that we go continue, guys. Que ayer Danny me desgreñó toda, guys. I didn't want to do anything with Danny last night, and he became very aggressive, guys, and it's very hard to tell this story, guys, because I wasn't expecting Danny to behave with me like this last night, and I get very emotional, guys. Danny, why are you denying me? Why are you doing this to me, Danny? I need 32 cents now, Danny. I mean, I got Danny what? His wines plus 2 of the small ones. That means he's going to have 3 small ones. Yes, guys. Are you a victim? I am a victim, guys. And Danny, I didn't want to do anything. I didn't, guys. And I was pregnant, guys. I'm pregnant from Danny. And he didn't want me to have my baby, guys. He said that he was in the army, and he's lying. Danny's saying he's in the army and he drives a Camaro 1997, guys. He puts his cash on that he doesn't have light or wise. And then I get very emotional, guys, because I don't know what to do, guys. He threatened me, and he runs hate pages. And he tells me a lot of things, guys. I have to file a protective order because Danny, I just can't do this anymore, guys. I get very emotional, and it's hard to share someone's I'm going to visit a friend in Texas. I would love to meet you. Ay, yes, Leonor. You're going to visit a friend. Oreo cookie. Le voy a dar a mi amigocha ahorita en estos momentos. Who called me from Mexico? I have a missed call and it's from Mexico. Let me see if I could call it back, because I don't know what. From Monterrey, Nuevo León. I'm calling Monterrey. Somebody called me from Monterrey, Nuevo León, guys. So, quiero saber yo quién es. What? The phone is off, but somebody called me from Monterrey. Who would call me from Monterrey, Mexico to this number? Okay, it's ringing. Bueno, ¿a quién busca? Tengo una llamada perdida. ¿Buscas a la cuachenta, a Rubí?
¿Dónde?
¿A quién busca?
¿Qué?
Pues es que usted me marcó y le estoy regresando la llamada. ¿Con quién?
¿Por qué, oiga?
Pues es que no sé con quién estoy hablando. Usted me marcó a mí, por eso le estoy regresando la llamada.
Yo me mojo él.
¿Y a quién buscaba?
No, pues es que yo no sé mucho de letra, pues ahí le piqué el teléfono, chingué la letra chingada y pues quién sabe qué se hace el número chingado.
Ah, fue un accidente.
Sí, sí, ya no tengas cuidado.
Es que me asustaron, dije, ya me quieren violar. Es que me dicen Rubí la
Ah,
Cuachenta, soy Rubí la Cuachenta.
sí.
Sí, busco novio.
Ajá.
Estoy joven, sexy. Me parezco a Ninel Conde. ¿No tienen uno por ahí por mí de Nuevo León?
No.
No. Está bueno, ahí lo dejo, papi. Adiós, chico. I don't know what the hell that is, guys. Se va a casar conmigo por los papers. Deja hablarle a mi amigocha.
Hola, mi cocha.
Hola, hola, tweaker. ¿Qué estás haciendo? You better not be putting my number on Moco Space. Eres tu pinche painter, culera.
Que fui allá a los Ramones y puse tu número en todos los datos.
Alguien puso mi pinche nombre porque me hablaron de Nuevo León, Monterrey. Y dije, no, pues ya me quieren secuestrar y todo el pedo.
Sabes que este weekend me perdí y me fui para allá y dije, voy a poner el número de Jaime en todos los bathrooms para que le hablen los pelados allí.
Andabas de tweaker.
No, hombre, es que fui a ver mi gente allá en Ramones y anduve ahí de interviewer.
Y luego, ¿cómo te fue?
Y me encontré mucha gente que sabe muchas cosas y hay algunos que les di tu número que te hablaran porque tú andabas buscando novio.
Bueno, es que todavía, I'm still dating Danny. Ese es el pedo, I'm still with Danny, ¿verdad?
No, pero tú y Dani todos los días ya que sí, que no y que...
Es que it's complicated. Danny's relationship and it's very complicated, guys. Y les voy a, hey Ram, ¿qué estás haciendo, Ram? Les voy a explicar que my relationship with Danny is very complicated because Danny, pues es que no se le para la miona. We have a very hard time. He has a eeny weeny peeny size of weenie. You know what I mean? Vienna sausage. Entonces, what can you do to recommend him? ¿Qué le recomendamos?
Pero un urologist, a ver si le ponen un implant o algo.
¿Verdad que sí?
Pues sí, porque pues para que te llegue a la tercera liga siquiera.
No me quita ni la comenzón el perro, like for real. It's like last time we were both like making out and stuff y se le paró el chilorio, pero pues no era nada. Dije, ¿qué es eso? So,
No lo siente en el corazón por ti.
es que el
Jaime,
corazón no me va a quitar la comenzón, ese es el pedo. No me puede quitar la comenzón ni nada el
Ya,
corazón. ¿Para qué
no,
quiero el pinche corazón? Quiero la riatota.
tú a fuerza lo quieres y él no quiere.
No, si está enamorado de mí. You just can't see it. Y'all can't tell, but if y'all see our conversations together, está bueno el jale.
Oye, ¿qué te platico, amigo Cha?
Pues platícame, ¿qué pasó?
Pueblo, toda la tarde se oía, parecía como que estábamos teniendo earthquakes o algo, porque donde se caminaban tuvieron meeting de gordas. Y y pues yo como vivo acá, cerca del police department, dije, pues qué chingado estará pasando acá. Y yo pensé que, ya ves que a veces mandan los tanques de Corpus o de San Antonio para acá para que hagan drills para el orilla del río y que esto que el otro. Dije, pues los tanques, han de andar los tanques por ahí, pero pues que no, y que pues que ahora andan buscando manera de echar a Frank a la cárcel. ¿Tú crees? Después de que todo lo que le hicieron a Frank se andan haciendo víctimas. Ay, no.
Bueno, te quiero preguntar una pregunta de lo que pasó ahora anteriormente. Salió tu amiga de Bronzeville diciendo, calling you la Gremlin, y yo que yo soy la chupacabra, ¿verdad? Pero ya le dije que no me dijera la chupacabra. Dígame la chuparriata, ¿verdad? La chuparriata. Pues si andaba depressed, según.
Ahora no andaba depressed.
No, ahora andaba mentando a la madre y que no valgo queso y que maricón y todo el pinche pedo. y que tú gremlin y mamada y media.
Bueno, pues entonces, ¿sabes que va a comenzar el voz de los locos desde Bronce levantando gente?
¿Y dónde me van a subir a mí?
Que va a estar por allá, para la salida para allá, para la Quineña, para la King Ranch. Van a levantar gente para llevarlos todos al mismo camp porque ya están bien cheesy. Todos están bien chequeados. Y hasta los pobres jueces van a tener que ir también porque ya los tienen hartos. Y hay que hacer algo con eso. Yo creo que van a tener que tumbar la pinche tower de los cell phones porque es todo lo que hace.
Pues es que I don't understand, mira. Primero también, y luego se van en un viaje, y luego otra vez, en el like 80, y mentada de madre, then the stalking, then que no algo que eso. I heard Frank put some posts. Explícame qué post puso Frank.
Pues puso ahí un post, Frank, que primero algo de bueno, uno de ellos era de que tu amiguita cuando la llevaste para allá, para Houston.
No, yo no la llevé para Houston. That's a lie. Yo no.
¿Quién
Una amiga de ella de Chicago que andaba vendiendo Avon, porque acuérdate de She Joined Avon y todo el pedo. Ella la llevó y Frank, es más, yo me peleé con Frank. Ay, yo ya celosa, right? Yo me peleé con Frank porque Frank me había dicho que no me juntara con ella, que ya le dejara de hablar, and that was it. Entonces yo me peleé con Frank y yo le reclamé a Frank, okay, you're telling me not to talk to her anymore because she's fake as fuck, right? But then you still invited her over to your house. Stop being a fucking two-face. Así pasó. We had an argument. And then, yeah, we left it as is. But me and Frank, we had an argument because he had told me stop associating with her. She's not a good person, blah, blah, blah. He did tell me that. Después pasó que ella resultó en la casa de él. Y Frank me dijo, ¿sabes qué? I didn't do it for her. I did it for la Avon lady porque she's been a supporter of Normal Chisme. And I understood, le dije, pues sí, I understand where you're coming from, no la vas a dejar tirar en la calle. Después comenzó a hablar bien bonito de Frank, que Frank, ay, que se portó muy bien Mr. Frank, y Mr. Frank le dio cama, y Mr. Frank le sirvió de tragar, y Mr. Frank le dio la cama de Gaelcito, y Mr. Frank.
Yo me acuerdo cuando era Mr. Frank, señor, de mucho respeto, Mr. Frank, y ella lo quería mucho y lo respetaba mucho. Y ahora sale de que anda ya vendiéndose porque según dicen, algo así, yo oigo más de lo que puso Frank, que fue y dijo allá con las otras, que Frank le había pagado o le andaba pagando para que fuera y tomara fotos aquí en Harlingen en la casa de la que trae el perro metido atrás. Y que Frank le pagaba a ella para que anduviera tomando fotos allá en el Golden Corral y que el otro.
That is a lie right there. And I'll vouch for Frank because Frank no es así. I'll say it's clear. Frank and I, we don't talk. Actually, I did text him not too long ago about the Bronco stuff. We don't talk. We part ways because he doesn't want to be part of this scandalous y todo. And at the end of the day, we're not enemies, but we're not friends. We're just cool, badass. You get me? Pero I could vouch for Frank that is a lie. Frank nunca mensajeó con ella. Nunca le ha dicho te voy a dar este dinero. Eso son mentiras. And I'll tell you straight out, that is a lie. Frank no es esta clase de persona que se va a prestar. Es más, Frank is como not culo, but I could say conservative with his money. No lo va a gastar a lo pendejo.
Por nada.
Right. Entonces, de eso que digan de Frank, no es verdad. Frank no le ha pagado a nadie. From what I know, from what I believe, I could vouch for Frank. Frank no se metió en esa manera con nadie. Andar pagando dinero para que le cagaran el palo a alguien más to take pictures, that is a lie.
Porque la pastora salió en un live ahora en la tarde diciendo que se habían juntado todas, y que they had a productive afternoon, y que hopefully they made progress, insinuating, digo, porque no lo dijo de su boca, pero todos ya sabemos lo que, no necesitan ni que mover el hocico, ya sabemos qué andan haciendo. Por eso te digo que aquí se oía como que los días.
So who are they going, who are they trying to arrest now? Me, Frank, or who?
Anybody they can. pero la cosa es que what
Because but I was notified that if anybody press charges, I go press charges too. Moving forward, you press charges too, that we could cancel both of the things, or you could both go to jail. Because I'm pursuing to press charges too. Ya fue mucho pinche pedo que no me están cagando el palo a mí. And even like that, me tengo que defender. No me voy a quedar con la boca callada.
pues,
Tampoco.
lo que digo yo, Jaime, que you let things go by, no eres de los que te arrancan.
Even like that. A mí no me gusta to deal with the cops. A mí no me gusta andar, que esta persona want to press charges for harassment or for stalking ni nada. Because at the end of the day, yo también digo cosas así como ellas dicen chingos de mierda de mí. Entonces, ¿qué voy a andar haciendo yo metido allá? Like, you know what I mean?
Eso. Pero la cosa es de que no se ponen a fijarse que ellas pueden ir a poner charges, pero hay como 20 acá en este lado que se arrancan y también tienen mucho evidence de que no son inocentes, no son víctimas, no son. Y se quieren ir a hacer de las víctimas, eso no son porque ellas bien que mueven los... ¡Ay, no salió ese video! Que quiere que todo el mundo se muera. Todos los días antes de las 9 de la mañana, ella ya está pensando...
She mentioned 20 people. Let's see if we could identify those 20 people. It's me, Roser, you, Frank. A ver, who else? Son 4 ahí. George Vela, 5. Danny, 6. Vanessa, 7.
Y pues yo digo que entre ellas mismas porque tú sabes bien que...
Cecilia, 8. Ahí está.
Sí. No, como dijo Delia, que chinguen su madre las pendejas. Porque están pendejas. Creen que uno va a ir before the judge say, oh yes, sir, yes, I'm guilty of that. Oh yes.
Mira, and what they don't understand is they keep on messaging judges, constables, attorneys, and all this stuff. That's harassment. That is harassment towards the individual. That is stalking me. I feel like it goes back to the same cycle, the same story again.
So digital Dinwiddie?
No lo miré.
Pues you should, because it's la letter que ella le mandó al juez que para que no te hicieran reduce el bond, porque ella, she was safer si tú no estabas, si tú estás en la cárcel, she's safer. Pues Tomás se tiene que sentar en ti, güey. Y no.
Mira, I don't go stalking people. To begin with, I don't go stalking people. I don't have to go stalk anybody. A mí es el que me están stalking in a hate page que vienen a mi casa and they're recording my car. They're taking pictures of where I'm at. They're stalking me at Ojos Locos. They're stalking me at Applebee's. They're stalking me at Chili's. Donde quiera que ando, ahí están stalking me. Y dicen que yo soy el stalker y que yo ando cagando palo. When it's the opposite. Andan donde ando yo, quieren andar. Si ando mamando riata, quieren ir a saber a quién le mamé la riata. Si ando de supposedly de tweaker y todo el pinche pedo, quieren ver dónde ando de tweaker, si ando en el canal. Y si ando cagando, ahí andan también.
Por eso te digo que no se hagan de las víctimas porque van a salir por debajo de la mesa. Porque ellas también tienen cargos que se les puede poner. Ahora, yo no entiendo qué policía o qué juez o qué DA les va a poner caso a estas pendejadas. No, aquí en Cameron County tienen mucho trabajo los policías, aquí en Harlingen tienen mucho trabajo los jueces y el DA en cosas mucho más grandes que estarse mortificando en que, me tomaron un retrato en Golden Corral. Pues ella es la única que puede identificar que es ella porque no está la cara, nomás está el fundión.
Y Ana dijo que le pagaron to take pictures to stalk at Golden Corral. That is a lie. Mira, I suggest her, esa persona, just to not get involved because at the end of the day, todos tenemos cola que los pisen. Yo también tengo cola que me pisen. Tengo cola que pueden hasta hablar de lo que me voy a morir, which they already did it. Pero I think she just needs to stick to herself. Like, the way she had her show going with praise and worship, a Bible study, cooking show, that was a good show. That was excellent. Ya si la gente no te quiso ver is because it falls
So
back on the person who's hosting the show.
she admitting that she was involved in a crime thing, ella y otra persona me pagaron, como quien dice, a alguien le pagas para que vaya a beat up of somebody, entonces esa persona que fue a beat up of somebody, pues, ay no, a mí me pagaron, quiere decir que you're innocent? No, you're involved in the same thing that they are claiming that you did it.
Right. So at the end of the day, don't be kind of, and I'm going to say this word, no seas pendeja. Because estás hablando a lo pendejo, que sola te estás enchorizando, even though your accusations are not true, you're still incriminating yourself. El día de mañana, que no quedes bien con esa gente, they're gonna use it against you.
Absolutely, but, there is a video from last week or so cuando salió en otro platform y le dijeron, tráenos cosas que podemos usar against people. Allí mismo en el video le dijeron, si no, no te vamos a creer y no te vamos a aceptar. So la otra, porque le creen y la aceptan, but she's going to say it whatever pleases it.
Right, and we said the same thing from the person from Brownsville. When she went live talking about the mom, the brother, the dad, or whatever it was, you're only giving ammo to people to talk about you. That's why a lot of things that you go through your life, if you're not able to sustain the wave of hate and the people that are going to talk shit about you, then no vayas y platiques toda tu historia. At the same time, you got to be smart on what battles are you going to fight. Yo no me voy a pelear con Frank or George Bella or any of those bigger platforms porque me van a hacer cagada. But at the end of the day, pues no soy pendejo, por eso yo pongo mi personal life, because para cuando van y digan que yo soy esto y esto, maricón o lo que sea, pues todo el mundo lo sabe, con un dedo no se tapa el sol, so a mí no me ofenden. But when it's other people that are fighting battles with other bigger platforms, you gotta be smart.
Well, mira, Jaime, ¿qué más quieres saber? ¿Qué más quiere ver? Y lo voy a decir, Ana. ¿Qué más quieres ver, Ana? Que cuando estabas en el otro platform, hasta te estaban acusando que habías vendido el PlayStation 4 or 5, and they asked you, you had to put your child on the phone para que le preguntaran que si todavía lo tenía y si todavía lo
I'm going to tell you the truth. She never sold it. I told her, and this is what happened. We're going to talk about that right now. When they kept on talking shit about her, saying que vendió el game y que lo regresara para atrás y todo el pinche pedo, yo le dije, mira, para que te quites de problemas, dile que me lo diste a mí, que me lo lleve para la casa, que me vayan y me lo sacan a mí del culo. Plain and simple. Because at the end of the day, me daba lástima y compasión that they kept on attacking her and telling her shit about a PS4, PS5, PS6, whatever the fuck it was. So I told her, ¿sabes qué? Dile que los vendiste, así ya te los quitas de encima. Yes, I did it. And I did it because at the same time, todos los días estaban chingue con ella with one thing and another. So it's like, quítatelos encima y di que lo vendiste, que lo tiraste, lo que sea.
Pero they have been harassing her all this time. Hasta salió la pastora diciendo, no. Mandaron a la pastora que fuera a visitarla, yo creo, o algo. En total que la pastora fue a checar a ver si el niño todavía tenía el game. En ese show salió todo. Entonces ella dijo, sí, yo lo vi, sí lo tiene, pero de tener que poner al niño en el phone para que le preguntaran.
You see, but you got to remember, we go back then when I was with her defending her, because I stood up for her so many times. I did it because at the end of the day, me daba lástima por los niños, because they attacked her children. Remember when she celebrated Nandito's birthday? And they did a little good get-together comida. Le fue muy bien y todo. A lot of us helped her out, celebrate her birthday. A mí me dio coraje, to be honest, that they started making memes out of her son. You don't do that. Hagan memes de ella, hagan lo que quieran de ella, pero de sus hijos no. And I remembered, I saw that, y me habló, llore. Yo le dije, Ana, well, you can't put all your stuff out there porque te van a hacer garras. Hay gente que no tiene corazón y lo va a hacer de una manera para dañarte a ti. Le dije, and
Por eso te digo, Jaime, que si se pusiera una corte a oír esto, duraran un año de tantas cosas que han hecho esa gente a- 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 para poner gente en mal, nomás porque entre ellas hablan. ¿Y sabes qué? Ahorita están usando a Ana. Ahorita están usando a Ana. Al rato alguien más. Total. ¿Para qué? What is their game? To try to get Frank arrested? Why? Don't we already know, and isn't it on social media, that somebody went all the way to his house to cause harm? That already proves that that little group has tried everything to cause him and his family harm. So who's the victim here?
and then and then let's touch base because I saw a comment here, Miss Payne. We go back to this. All of them calling the apartment complex to get her evicted. Like,
Yes,
no,
it's
no.
none of
And then so many times they called CPS on both of us. On
yes,
both of us, they called us because they made false accusations that I was touching her kids. Nomás para darme la madre a mí y darle la madre a ella. Like, no, por eso te digo, you know what, at the end of the day, if you don't want to talk with me, you don't have to associate with me. But ¿qué andas haciendo con la misma gente that destroyed your fucking household? They got you evicted. They went after your children. They went after your mom. What are you doing? That's where I called them on fucking self-respect. Así, and I'm sorry to say this, así como te regañaba a ti, Miss Pino, te llamaba la atención. Remember? When you
yes.
were over there, ahora hay otras gentes that are doing the same thing. They don't comprehend it. I'm not doing it because I'm doing it because I'm trying to do something bad or in a malicious way or anything like that. I'm trying to knock sense into you and to realize that those people are only utilizing you to do their dirty work.
Mhm. And they do have their groups of members that are in a group. It's on Digital Dimwits post, a group of women that their purpose is to get you, Jaime. And so to me, how can you receive harm?
Right.
These things have to be brought up. They have to, apparently there's proof. And what is their, you know, what is their cause? What do they gain?
Mira, y como quiera tiene de ti, yo no les debo nada a ninguna de ellas. Ninguna de ellas me ha ayudado a mí como me han ayudado ustedes, right? A esa persona de Western Coast, I'm appreciated because she would allow me to use her household to have shows. And we had great shows at one point. Pero when she started doing shady shit, pues me alejé de lo que ya no,
And esa parte, she needed to go and you needed to part because it was obvious que la envidia estaba ahí.
right.
No era because she was trying to do good for you. She wanted to, she gets manipulated very easy.
Right.
She's got her own issues. And right now, she's getting manipulated. Later va a estar llorando y diciendo, mira lo que hicieron. Y I didn't mean to say that. It was a lie. All the things that go on every time.
Right.
But
Y no le deseo mal. To be honest, no le deseo mal. No le deseo que le pase algo, nada. I just wish she would be able to sit back and reflect on what she's doing is wrong. When you're making false accusations, when you're attacking people just because you want to be irrelevant. At one point, she had an excellent show, cooking, cleaning, the cat spray, and joking around and stuff like that. It was great. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed her company. But when things got out of hand and she would allow people to come into her lives or manipulate her, when I started seeing, hey, you're on the phone with this person that you claim you don't talk to for 20 minutes. What did you talk about me with that person that's going live elsewhere talking shit about me that you said this and that? So a lot of the things ya no cuadraban muy bien de lo que estaba pasando. And when they started getting CPS involved, when they started getting that person evicted, was I said, you know what? I gotta go. I gotta go because it's not right that they're trying to hurt this individual. I didn't leave because I was upset with her. I didn't leave because in any which way. I had to go to protect her from them attacking her consistently.
¿Y por qué le está pasando a Frank Mar esto? Por ser buena gente con ella. Toda la gente ha sido buena gente con ella. A lot of people, me included, yo todo el tiempo la he tratado bien a Ana. Y Frank también.
Pero mira, yo como le dije a Frank, y Frank se enojaba conmigo cuando me decía, what are you doing over there? I already told you to stop hanging out with them. Why are you talking to her? These people are doing bad. Y por eso salimos de pleito yo y Frank una vez, porque se la fue a dar a su casa. And we got into an argument. Según they had called me, oh, it's because we were going to surprise you with an interview. I wanted you to come. Yo no fui because salí de pleito con Frank. Not because I didn't care que se andaba juntando con ella, but you're telling me one thing and you're doing the opposite. It didn't make sense, right? Pero at the end of the day, Frank ya no hace participate. Frank no estaba hablando de nadie, and Frank was doing his own thing. ¿Por qué go back to Frank y encenderle la mecha? ¿Por qué pelear con él?
Yeah. Now, this other lady that, the hateful lady from Harlingen, ahora se le pone, ¿cuándo? Well, not that I know of. When has anybody ever wished her that she was dead? When has anybody threatened her? Not that I know of.
Ay. Es que yo nunca le deseo la muerte a nadie, aunque me hayan enterrado con el culo para arriba, me han enterrado con la Roser, me han enterrado en Beijing o lo que sea, brujería.
She says she fears you in that letter. She feels more.
When was this letter sent?
Yo creo que cuando this last time they put you in jail, and they were hoping that they would not lower your bond.
When I was arrested in Willacy County for the sheriff's department, I turned myself in?
Yes. She was asking the judge to not put a low bond on you. Which como quiera te lo puso low, como quiera, porque the judges are not stupid. They know this is all a mamada, that these are all.
So again, these letters went out.
Well, I don't know if it looks to me like that letter was made. It says to the judge,
and it has his name.
It doesn't. I don't think it has a name. It's posted on Digital Dimwits.
Wow, I didn't know that. To be honest, I didn't know any of that. But it would be very interesting if the judge would see those messages of these individuals in these conversations. Según it's supposed to be a matter of a private conversation between the judge and this individual because they're fears for her life. But apparently these emails have been linked out because she wants to make a statement to everyone.
The post is from November.
Entonces it has to be with Judge Felicita.
Okay. And the post is from November.
It has to be with Judge Felicita because that was my arrest in November. So what other judge would they have messaged? It would be Felicita.
November 16th.
Yeah, it would be with Judge Felicita. We got arrested around that time. And so, yeah, it was her. What other judge would they had a message in November? I did make my judge, and you know what? I will say it here. I made judges aware that there is cases pending on certain individuals that if they contact them in any which way, email, call, or anything, they have to contact the PD, some PD. I'm not going to mention names, but they have to contact the PD. If there's any emails, if there's any calls by these individuals who are trying to come after me, there is charges pending for stalking and harassment as well. So it's only going to build up my case. They could continue to do that. At the end of the day, it's going to hurt them more than what it's going to hurt me.
Because what it says is that there was they had a secret group named Peacock Ladies.
Okay.
And that, yeah, so, to me, I don't know if they're still around, but we all know that they have their own private pages and that's the conversations.
Well, at the end of the day, I mean, they could continue to do that. Like I said, there's certain things that are open. They're calling me from 210. Let me add this call, Miss Pena. Let me add it. Don't hang up.
Oh?
I'm going to merge it. Hello? Hello?
Hey, Jaime, it's Brenda. Hey, I just wanted to address, I don't know if you have me on speaker.
Yes, I do have you on speaker.
there's some people commenting that about like, about like their messages are getting deleted and all that. I just wanted to say that they're getting deleted because they're mentioning other names from other platforms, and we're just looking out for you.
Oh, thank you,
That's all I
Brenda.
wanted.
I did see some.
I just wanted to see that because they're being timed out because they're mentioning other names,
Oh,
and
okay,
we're
okay.
just looking out for you.
That one, no. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate
Okay,
it. Gracias.
of course. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Hey guys, so you guys got to be careful with names, guys, because I don't want to be able to read a comment and then there's a name out there and then I screw myself over. So just be smart on not putting any names or anything like that. Por favor, guys, do it for me. And yes, vamos. So I'm sorry they're putting you on timeout, but they're looking out for me. It's nothing personal, but just be careful on mentioning names, por favor. Les agradezco, guys. Okay, so I've never seen those names on here before, and maybe there are fake profiles from other pages that are here commenting on purpose. You know what I mean? Because así estaban la otra vez. Vinieron y ponieron names aquí, pero yo no. As a matter of fact, ni entendí cómo pusieron el nombre, chingado. And, but they're here they're putting people's names on purpose for me to fuck myself over.
Yeah.
For attention to the comments, guys, don't matter. It's just for my own safety.
The way I see it and what's going on, I'm reading that and listening to shows that come on that, they can waste their time all they want. And they can,
good.
What they're doing is they come on these shows and they talk about how, oh yeah, we're all, well, they haven't said me, but everybody's going to get arrested. Maybe that's why te digo que están haciendo aquí in Arlington, they added this huge room to the jail. Y con una puertota, y yo pues dije, no sé, they're preparing for something.
Right.
Pero la cosa es de que there still is freedom of speech. There is still, people still can defend themselves. You can still go, if somebody te raya la madre en la tienda, pues you have a right to rayárselos para atrás y que it's not against the law.
Right.
It's against the law when you're threatening death on people.
And we do have to say, and I'm sorry, Miss, but we do have to say that we have some of the peacocks here. We are at 293 people.
And that's fine. And you know what? I hope that they know better than I do and better than you do, anybody does, because on a daily basis, they're not going to tell me that they don't feel it in their gut when they hear the stuff that's being said there. You have to feel it in your gut. Mm-hmm. You have to know that the stuff that they are saying is not positive and it's not pleasant.
Right.
It's wishing people, Frank Marr got out of this stuff because he wanted to have a more peaceful life. And he has stayed out of it. And he has a more successful life. Y eso le escala. Les escala to the point that they will have a meeting together. And if they don't believe what I'm saying, all I have to do is go to Velda's live today. And she said the names of the 4 people that had met. And sure, they didn't meet to have a Bible study.
Right. At the end of the day, mira, whatever they're doing out there, hay un Dios muy grande y todos se regresan esta vez. Because ¿cómo se les ocurre continue to do damage to people? I've never, at the beginning, nunca lo hice, to be honest. Nunca lo hice. Policía, y otra vez, pero esta vez I had to do it because ya fue mucho pedo que nomás yo la pendeja en la pinche cárcel y estás burlándose, stalking y hablando pendejada de mí.
Que nomás 2 personas, pero la cosa es esto, they probably are asking the question, well, Ms. Painter, you do come out and you say things. Yes, I do. I do. Yo hago burla. And